So what's going on, guys? My name is Obliteration, otherwise known as Will, and today I'm bringing some Battlefield 4 gameplay. I'm bringing you some Obliteration on the map Siege of Shanghai, and well, today I'd like to actually talk to you about Obliteration and maybe get onto the AK-5C and just voice my opinions on both of these topics. So let's jump right in and let's talk about Obliteration. So Obliteration is a brand new game mode to the Battlefield series. It hasn't been included in any of the other Battlefields, and it was I first tried it out in the beta for Battlefield, which was round about a month ago. However, I haven't been playing as much as I want to on Obliteration since then. So this was actually, I think, my first, maybe my second game of Obliteration in the real game. And, well, I jumped into it thinking it would be boring, because I thought that in the beta it wasn't what I'd really class as entertaining. However, actually, I managed to get quite a nice gameplay, and these are just some highlights. So let's jump in. Obliteration involves 1 bomb and 3 bomb sites. You need to and 6 bomb sites, 3 for each team. You need to defend your 3 bomb sites, while on the other hand you need to attack the enemy's 3 bomb sites. That means that you've got to come up with some sort of balance, whether you're going to play quite aggressively, get the bomb and push forward as a lone wolf. I don't recommend that, because there are a lot of things which would prevent that. However, on the other hand, it would actually prevent you from waiting for support, because that waiting 3, 4, 5 seconds for a guy to run with could mean the difference of someone meeting you over the bridge over the next side of the river to kill you. So therefore you don't actually manage to arm or even get any further with that. So that's a tactic or something which I'd like to point out. Another thing is that in Obliteration there are, well, in Siege of Shanghai especially, because I've only played on Obliteration and Operation Locker. Operation Locker's infantry only, and, well, there's no vehicles, hence it is infantry only. And, well, Siege of Shanghai does involve vehicles. This particular mode involves the transport choppers, it involves a tank, it involves jeeps, and it does, I believe, involve jet skis, which allow you to ferry yourself across the water. However, I wouldn't recommend using a jet ski. The reason why? Jet skis are not what you'd call very protective. You could easily get shot, and the amount of times I've been shot off jet skis are, you can't count them on a hand. You need 2 hands. But they are very, very, very vulnerable, and the amount of times I've been shot off is quite high compared to other ways of dying. Easily, if you really want to, try and pop in the heli. The transport heli, first of all, it takes 2 RPGs or equivalents to blow it up, so you can't be blown up really quickly like the scout helis or the attack helis with an RPG. Furthermore, if there's a stinger, if you're piloting, but anyway, you can deploy the flares, and, well, that can avert them, but you'll need to try and, but because of the high rise in certain, like the high risen buildings in certain areas, it'll allow you to sort of go in between and sort of divert missiles away, because they won't manage to get a lock onto you. So that's something which I do sort of suggest, if you have the opportunity, to try and not just use ground, try and use the air to help ferry you across certain areas of the map. On the other hand, though, defending is actually quite fun. First of all, you need to work out whether you're going to do some aggressive defending or some passive defending. So if you watched my Battlefield 3 video, which was around about 3-4 months ago, about aggressive defending, what I mean about that is you make sort of a perimeter around a bomb site or a certain area, and you utilise that perimeter. You push them out, you prevent them, you attack them, you use your aggression to prevent them from getting close. You may not actually kill them, you may just suppress them, you may die from it, but if you can hold them back for 10-15 seconds, that means you may be a teammate may be able to come back and actually fill your position and stop them from arming, or even stop them from collecting a vehicle if it's been left unattended. Something like that. like tactics like that will help you progress in Obliteration and actually get good gameplays. I was lucky to play with some guys here. Most of these were all these were random guys. I just jumped in a game, and these were really good. They were giving out medic kits, they were flying, they were doing a lot of teamwork, they were just being people. If you can try and communicate over PSN or something, or Xbox Live or VoIP, depends what, well, TeamSpeak, depends what platform you're on, do that. It's much easier than just going alone. Even though I actually found this one quite easy, I wouldn't recommend just going alone. You need someone to talk to. Say, you just need to ask them, hey, can you cover my back? Hey, just watch out behind. Can you drive the Jeep for me? Or something like that. Just little things like that will help your game get so much better. So now I've talked about Obliteration, I just want to do a quick little sort of summary about the AK-5C. So it's a carbine, and it's absolutely amazing. I've been using it on all four classes. Here I'm using it on the engineer class. However, because it's a carbine, it can be used on all. I'm primarily using it really on the recon class. I'm not what you'd call the best recon in the world. I'm not what you'd call great with the bolt action rifle. So therefore I've decided to equip a carbine. Carbines are very, very good at what they do and what you plan to do. I wouldn't recommend doing long range engagements with a carbine. They're not particularly designed for long range engagements because of the actual damage drop off and the range. However, if you do find yourself with some longer range engagements, just be wary of the fact that it isn't the best gun on the game at longer range, and there are other carbines available. I'm not a massive fan of the ACWR because that's got quite a lot of recoil, but I digress. I'm probably going to be doing a weapon review of the AK-5C within the near future. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching, guys. My name is Win the Blown Tower, otherwise known as Will, and I'll see you next time out on the battlefield.